Our first guest is Fishman & Tobin, the foremost manufacturer of children's clothing that is sold in most major retail chains throughout America. Their lines are devoted to boys' dresswear and sportswear for brands including Nautica, Izod, Sean John, Claiborne, Van Heusen, and Calvin Klein. Recently, they have focused on approved schoolwear. That includes school uniforms, Spirit Day, and dress code apparel. On today's program, Fishman & Tobin is going to talk about Liz Claiborne for girls and Claiborne boys school uniform products available at Macy's and Macys.com. With us are the representatives, educational consultant Donna Barranco-Fisher and Vice President of the Schoolwear Group, Joel Goldstein. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Hi, Elizabeth.
So
Thanks
nice
for having us.
Well, tell us a little bit about the company, Fishman & Tobin.
Well, as you know, Fishman & Tobin has been in business for over 90 years and is a manufacturer of children's clothing. A large part of Fishman & Tobin's efforts are devoted to boys' dresswear. We also design, manufacture, and distribute boys' sportswear brands, including Nautica, Izod, and Sean John. In dresswear, our brands include Claiborne, Arrow, Van Heusen, and Calvin Klein.
Wonderful. Well, I understand this year Macy's and Macys.com will be the headquarters for school uniforms for the Liz Claiborne and Claiborne brands. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, we have focused specifically on the Liz Claiborne and Claiborne lines that are exclusively made for us, called approved schoolwear. That includes school uniforms, Spirit Day apparel, and dress code apparel. The Liz Claiborne and Claiborne brands have always stood for high quality, value clothing, and under that brand, the kids' fashion-forward line of schoolwear will be sold at most Macy's and on the web at Macys.com. That will make it very easy for parents to shop for their kids and get the newest trends in school uniforms, but also be able to stick to the guidelines that the school set.
Now tell us about how exactly, with Liz Claiborne and Claiborne brand products, your company is updating the basic look, which is usually associated with the typical school uniforms.
Traditionally, school uniform styling was very basic. With Liz Claiborne and Claiborne products, we will update these basic looks with more fashionable, yet classic styles that still meet the dress code requirement that most schools approve.
Now, do these new dress styles still meet the requirements for the school uniforms?
Well, as the top manufacturer of the most popular brands for most retailers, we survey and track the schools nationwide. And so we actually have a national schoolwear database which has about 140,000 schools in it.
Wow.
Last year alone, we spoke with officials from over 88,000 schools to learn about the depth and growth of uniforms, what they want, what the colors are that they would like, and in terms of fashion. So we work very closely with them. So to answer your question, yes, we work closely through our research and in our working with the schools.
Also, each store may have a different assortment of styles and colors of clothing based on the requirements of each school district, which is within the trading area of that particular Macy's store. For instance, some stores may have a larger selection of red tops or navy bottoms than others.
Actually, in the last 2 years, there's been a 9% increase in schools moving towards school-approved wear. So there's uniforms that are, in places where they didn't have uniforms before, so they're moving toward that.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the uniform assortment for girls for Liz Claiborne.
Well, the uniform assortment for the girls' Liz Claiborne line will include knit shirts, woven blouses, and cardigan sweaters. And then in bottoms, they'll be wearing pants, capris, scooters, shorts, and jumpers.
Very cute. Now, what about the boys' line for Claiborne?
In the boys' line, they'll be wearing short-sleeve knit-style shirts along with pants and shorts.
Wonderful. Okay, well, let's take a look at, we've got some models here, I believe, that are going to show us some of these cute, exciting new school uniforms. Let's start with Tate. What is he wearing?
Tate's actually wearing some navy flat front twill pants, and he's got a white knit polo style shirt on, and he looks great in it. I mean, you can see when he's moving how it just it works perfectly with him.
Yeah, he looks comfortable too, and it's very clean cut and crisp. What about Rachel now? We have an adorable little girl in our studio. She looks really great.
Doesn't she look great? And going back to talking about how we try to update our basic looks into a little bit more fashion.
Yeah, I love the skirt.
She's wearing a cute little scooter with flat front pockets, and she has a light blue polo style shirt with scallop collar. And on top of that, she's wearing a full zip hooded cardigan sweater.
And it also has a drop waist, which is kind of popular now, and the kids really like the drop waist.
Yeah, very much so. And Tate's coming back, and boy, does he look comfortable.
He looks good in red, doesn't he? He's wearing some navy shorts, and he's got a kind of a bright red knit polo-style shirt, and those colors look really nice on him.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Well, here comes our lovely Rachel again. What is she wearing? She looks adorable.
Doesn't she? Rachel's wearing a cute little schoolgirl jumper, and underneath it she's wearing a white short-sleeve Peter Pan-style blouse.
Looks great with your blonde hair.
It does. Now finally, I understand about your uniforms that they are actually treated with an eco-friendly material. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, all of our products are stain repellents. Liquid will roll off the garment if they spill on them, which is a major plus when it comes to uniforms, which need to be worn day in and day out. Keeping them clean and stain-free will be a cinch, not to mention how easy it is going to be for Mom.
Absolutely. Parents all around are going to love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, dress codes are at work in school systems nationwide. So to get the latest in fashion-forward trends when it comes to school uniforms, check out the new Liz Claiborne and Claiborne lines at www.macys.com, or you can also visit www.lizschool.com. And don't forget that you can shop at your local Macy's to buy the clothing as well. Be sure to check them out today.